Guys, Jesus Fishing Mods here. I'm in my chair, of course, down in the basement. Today we're going to be talking about the fishing setup. Firstly, I want to talk about the newest stuff I got in the tackle box, which is going to be these Gary Fishing Worms custom baits right here. You can get these at probably Walmart, Academy, Bass Pro Shop. I don't know, any other place. Anyway, so I'm going to just do a run through of normal things I would carry in my tackle box. So, of course, I carry plastic worms and baits. I carry weights, as you can see in here. It's a little miniature tackle box right here. We got floaters, or bobbers. You got little weights to bigger weights. You got some fly fishing stuff right here, which I don't fly fish, and then you got bigger weights. This is probably about 10, I want to say, nah, not 10 pounds, probably 6. I don't know. There's all kinds of weights. You got your shiny, non-rusty weights to your whatever. I can't get them out. You got all kinds of bobbers. You got these bobbers, bright oranges, and more like the beach bobbers. You got ball bobbers, is what I call them. Ball bobbers, that's what I call those. You got those bobbers. So bobbers you can put water in to float on top, which all bobbers do. That was pretty stupid, but this right here, I got these from the beach. You pop that pin out like that. See that? Yeah, this pin, pop it out. You put it in the water, fills up with water. Don't fill it all the way up, because then you'll sink the bobber, and that defeats the purpose of a bobbers. So what happened is, say you're running some strings and stuff like that through here, you fill it with water, so it's just popping around like that, and you'll feel the fish bite. It'll go like this, and then when it bites, it just takes it under like that. So that's it. And then you got your styrofoam bobbers. Coleman Tackle. Anyway, this came from Destin, I think. You got your styrofoam bobbers. They're all bobbers. They're gonna float. Whether they're styrofoam, plastic. So I got bobbers. And the next to the newest thing is gonna be a gutting knife. So a while back last year, me and my friend had caught he had caught a bass, and we were gonna cook it because we had a fire going down by the pond. We were gonna cook it, and we struggled for like 30 minutes to try to get its head off, because we didn't have, a gutting knife. You would think fishing, gutting knife, cooking fish, blah blah blah. Well, we didn't. I had knives, but they were knives like pocket knives and stuff like that. It's sharp, but it's nowhere near as sharp as this buddy right here. So this is a nice knife. Oh, that scared me. This is a nice knife that I bought from Academy. It's Boys Academy. It even has this belt clip. This thing, you want to see a sharp knife? That is the sharpest knife I've ever seen in my life right there. That is a sharp knife. And it'll get the job done, no problem, no questions asked. That's a good knife. I've never actually cut a fish with it. I've cut bait, like octopus with it, frozen octopus, and you could take 10 fingers off with it, So that's new. I've never used it on a fish. So starting on this top thing right here, I got different kinds of plastic worm baits. As the black with the pink tail, and what this worm does is when you're reeling, it's I can't think of it anyway. What this one will do is when it has a tail like that, when you got it, it's not like one, it's not a casting Well, it is. It's not a, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Where you just, it's not, I mean, anyway. What you're gonna, this is a reeling kind of bait. You're gonna cast it in the water, and what's gonna happen, it's gonna make this action right here. It's gonna twist the tail. It's gonna spin, a spinning bait, I guess you can call these. That's what I'm gonna call them. A spinning bait worm. But what happens if it turns through the water as you're turning it nice and slow? Don't turn it too slow. But just turn it slow enough for the fish to be able to catch up and bite it, you know. But this is the black with the pink tail. You also got these. This is another kind of spin through the water bait. This white worm, plastic worm. I like plastic worms when I'm pond fishing for like bass or bluegill, stuff like that. This worm is wet for some reason. Anyway, that's one worm. And then you got this one, which is, it has some shiny like glitter type stuff in it, so it'll reflect. This also has a tail, different color. You also got your, I'd call this like, well, it had, what's this called, crawfish maybe? Something like that. This is a dark greenish with red sparkles in it. I would call this your, more like river fishing. You also got your, another spinning one. It's going to be your red cherry type color with some sparkly stuff in there. With the tail again. And then, and as we were talking about weights, there's all kinds of weights. This is probably a 5-pound one. You also got this. I'm gonna call this a bill lip. These are look good for as like a to imitate a fish. This is perfect for like lakes, rivers, ponds even. But also something that this next thing I'm about to show you, I had at least be $50 or something dollars, $35, $45, $55 to get at the store. Like if you went to get it from Bass Pro or Academy. I don't really exactly know how much these are, but they're not. I know they're not going to be cheap. But I actually found this down in the creek, tangled up in some sticks and stuff. It has a crack in it, but that's alright. I've never actually tried to use it, but you got this. Ow. This thing here, you can just rip up. Oh man, I got it stuck on this drain, man. Anyway. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I got it out of the water, drain. This has a total of 1, 2, 3, 9 hooks on there. Right there. You could rip fish with that. And then you move on to your knives. You always gotta have a knife. A couple of knives actually when it comes to fishing. This one's a I actually got another knife a guy gave me from work. It has a bass on it. And then you gotta have your lighters, you know. I made sure that I had plenty of lighters. Not for smoking, but for you know. Got another pocket knife, screwdriver. You got your little hook. This is for like your little game, whatever, fishing. Here's one. That's a tiny hook. You can probably hook some like bluegill or something with that. Anyway. And then here's some more plastic soft baits. This is like looks like a crab. I guess it's a crawfish. Never caught anything on it. And then my hook setup. I love these kind of hooks. They're kind of like catfish hooks. I like catfish hooks too. But this is a really nice hook. I like it. It's worked good for me. I don't exactly know the name. I just know that it works. And it has the, barbed tip so that the fish can't, get off somehow. And it has one right there. Look at that. If it'll focus. Anyway, that's what I use on my pole. And then you got another one, another soft bait with the tail. And then I've actually caught something off of this next one right here. This one's going to be another soft bait, another one you run through the water. I actually went fishing down in the dam and actually caught one right down chest deep in the dam with this one. This is a pink soft plastic custom bait, I guess. It's not white, that's just the coloring. See right here, it's not a white one. See, it's a pink soft bait. And that knife I bought also you also need one of these. This is a knife sharpener. You need some pliers, whether it be a tool set or whatever, because you gotta get that hook out. Ow. Also got a little knife here. Don't know what the name of this. This is actually really short too, but it was too short to get the head off the fish. It didn't work either. So anyway, let me just put that. So now we're getting to the nitty gritty. The line. Also short little tip. You're gonna need one of these. What this is it's a thing if you don't want the fish to die, and you still say you catch a fish and you don't want it to die right away, and you don't have an ice box or a bucket to put the fishes in because you catch so many. What you can do is you tie this in to, like, say a stick or something, and you stick this piece right here through the fish's gill, and I think out through the mouth maybe, or maybe it's through the, I don't know. But anyway, you can keep the fish in the water and alive until you're ready to go with one of these. I don't really know what they're called. Never had to use it, but I have it just in case, you know. This is my line. I have them running hooks that I'm running. Let me just go ahead and show you all the setup. This is my pole. I mean, it's not brand spanking new. Yes, I use a closed face reel. I don't necessarily like open cast face reels. But in the world of fit, you don't gotta go with what everybody else uses. You can use what works best for you, what you're comfortable with using, and what you like, you know? Because in the world of fishing, you don't gotta follow everybody else to be, you know, catch a lot of fish. You do it how you want to do it. This is a what's it called? A Zebco, something like that. This is it's not the newest, but I use it, and the reason it's lasts as long as it is because it's a good pole and a good reel. I like closed cast because I don't like doing all. I just like to throw it, whatever, you know. That's what I like to use. That's what works good for me. Use what you're comfortable with too. So this is a don't know what kind of reel this is. A good working one. So my line, let's see, it's a 10 pair. Anyway, it's premium fishing line. One good tip about fishing. Let me get a little bit closer. Y'all don't really need it. But one good tip about fishing is what you always want to do before you fish is check your line. Feel your line. If your line has any kind of cuts or dents or hard, rough stuff like that, like, it needs to be nice and smooth. But if it has any, like, I don't know, indents or whatever in it, you know, like roughed up spots or stuff where it feels like it's gonna break, get new line, cut that part off and just restring everything, or restring your reel or whatever. That's what's going to end up happening is you get a good sized fish on there or fish on there and it starts pulling and fighting with you. Your line's not going to be able to handle that. Spit that gum out. Your line won't be able to handle that. So what you're going to do is when you get a fish on there, it's just going to break your line and you're going to lose the fish. So always feel your line, make sure it's nice and smooth. If not, you know, make sure it's nice and smooth, because like I'm saying, if it's not, then you have a possibility of, you know, breaking the line and losing the fish. So here's my setup. Right now I'm running a spoon on it. I was doing some creek fishing. So I got a leader tied onto a spoon with a, not, it's just whatever hook was on the spoon. Spoon with a tail. And then we're running that off with the leader. And the tide to that leader is probably about a 5-pound weight right there. I don't like to fish it too deep. I don't like to bottom fish, especially if I'm in like a lake. I don't like to bottom fish in a lake. I don't like to bottom fish in a creek or like a pond, because I don't like getting snagged up. Now, ocean fishing, you're going to want to run. You're not going to be using a, you know, just a river, lake, pond type fishing bowl. You're going to have, but anyway, yes, I have gone sea fishing, not deep sea fishing, but saltwater fishing on this. But I always use the leader just so I can hook different stuff on there. Say I want to, you know, run a hook back on there. And this is the interesting thing about this kind of thing right here. So if you look right here, this here, if you look at this right here, what's going on here is it has these two things, and what you do is you push them down with some pliers and push them out. And so you would go here. Let me give you an example. An example here. So you, sorry, my fingers are, there it is. So see these? So what you're gonna do is take your pliers, pinch this down, and push it out. If that makes any sense. Y'all might be like, "What are you talking about?" But that's why them are those are right there, like that. But I always use the leader. It works best for me. So yeah, this is my fishing pole right here. It's a good fishing pole. I mean, it works. That's all that matters. So we got some premium fishing line. Always have some extra a roll of fishing line with you. This is going to be some Eagle Claw premium fishing line. Denver, Colorado. Made in Taiwan. 10 pound, 1,400 yards. All that good stuff for you people that are really into fishing line. I get what works, and this works for me. Like I said, it's all about, it's not exactly about what everybody tells you to get. It's just what works for you. You gotta try different things to know what works. So, I also got some Old Bay seasoning. It's for crab, shrimp, chicken, and fish. I actually got this from Winn-Dixie. See, here we go. There you go. If you want to stop the video and read about this, maybe you want to get something. It's called Old Bay seasoning. Here you go. Here's all the stuff about it. Here's the back, barcode, blah blah blah. But it's good stuff. I just have that. Still smells good. You know, I just have that in there if I want to cook a fish on down where I'm fishing at. So here's the packets. If you want to go get those, these are Zoom. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for this, but these are Zoom white. Zoom. Those are the white ones, and then we got this little pack of Zoom I was talking about. Those are the green, lime green, bright tail. Once again, the spinning tail with the brown, greenish body. It wasn't a good idea to leave that down here in the basement, but anyway. Always have a multi-tool. I would say if you, no matter what you have in your tackle box, whether you have a billion of plastic worms, always have yourself a multi-tool. That is like a lifesaver when it comes to fishing. This is called a Sheffield brand. I bought this about 2 years ago, probably 3 or 4. It has a knife, a screw. Anyway, it has all the accessories. That's not what Anyway, but these things right here work fantastic. Has a little knife where you can cut stuff. These things work fantastic when it comes to fishing. Have those. Have those. No matter what else you have it. And then, for you fly fishermen, you know what this is. Well, if I can get it open. I don't fly fish, but there's all this fly fishing stuff. From this, I don't even know. I don't fly fish. I have fly fishing poles, but I don't. So this is the setup. All this for the fly fishing stuff. That's what's in there. If you fly fish, leave it down in the comment section. I got some more string, old string. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup of my tackle box. And we got some different bobbers. I don't really bobber fish unless I'm out in the ocean or on a back bay of the ocean casting. I just cast and let it float. But these are different kinds of bobbers. Same one as earlier. Well, maybe not. So you just pop it, fill it up with water, but not too much water. Don't drown it where it's like sinking under the bottom. It's not an anchor now. But anyway, yeah, this is my fishing setup. And I got a casting net right here. That's what I'm setting my phone on. Is the casting net, which is in that bucket right there. But this is my fishing setup right here. This is what I have when I go fishing. Almost fell in the drain. But this is what I fish with. This is all the stuff I have. But like I said, if any of y'all have ever used the Brandon Gary, tell me how they work for you. These aren't even open. I just bought them like Monday or something. I don't know, but it has a picture of a bass on. This is what they look like at the back. It said Braden Price. Look him up on YouTube. Braden Price was actually made a video and actually saw that he was using Gary, so I was like, I think I'll try that. I think I'll try that too. So I'll let y'all know how they work. Maybe we can do a review on them. It looks like a good color, to attract the bass. So yeah. So this 23-minute video. I think I'll call it here. Call it a quits. Hopefully you guys like it. I noticed that my other video I know was whatever, upside down. That was ridiculous. That was dumb. I had it like that, like the way your face, not this way but that way, and it just decided it was gonna do it upside down for some reason. Sorry about that. That was kind of dumb. And then somebody commented, hey, do you watch your videos before you upload them? No. Actually, I don't, if I'm going to be honest. I just upload them. Because I don't have editing stuff. Like, I don't know how to edit. And what I do know is very little. So, this is just raw footage. But, if any of y'all have editing advice, I'm trying to make a intro. We've been going on almost 2 years without an intro. I feel like that would bring some of y'all in, draw y'all in, or draw more people in, an intro. So, yeah. But I'm going to wrap this up, 24-minute video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, Maybe some of you fishermen out there, people like fish like me, will find it interesting, hopefully. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, share the videos, like the videos, share them everywhere. That would really, really, really help me out. And don't forget to subscribe. thank you guys for watching. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out of your day. 24 minutes out of your day. 25 minutes now. For watching this, I'm going to go ahead and close this video off. I appreciate you guys watching it. And be expecting more videos like this. Bye, guys.